Counter-Strike is known for its expensive knives, from the $20,000 Emerald Butterfly knives to the $70,000 Pandora's boxes. Counter-Strike is the only game to have an extensive market for its skins that is worth, or at least was worth, $6 billion. But what happens when Valve decides to screw the whole system up? Well, you get a little something like what you're seeing on screen. That's right, since yesterday the market is currently down $2 billion. That's $2 billion that people had put in the game thinking, hey, well, why not? It's a good investment. But alas, Valve in their infinite wisdom decided to crash the entire market and made people lose billions. So in this video, I want to explain what happened and why I actually think this might be a good thing long term. But without further ado, let's get into things. So first I want to inform you guys what happened for those of you who are blissfully unaware. Basically yesterday Valve released an update showing off a pretty cool game mode actually, the retakes game mode, which you're seeing in the background of this video. But in the patch notes of the update, they added two teensy tiny points saying that you can exchange covert items for a knife. That's right. You can take 5 reds and make them into a knife. Keep in mind, at this time, okay, which I'm saying at this time was literally yesterday, there were some coverts that were going for as little as $5. You can make a knife for $25. And here I'm going to show you guys a clip of the feature. It's a pretty simple feature. You can just craft a knife. Just like that. You don't have to open a case. You can just make a knife out of thin air. And of course the initial reaction was to be scared and stuff. I remember just chilling with my friends in a call yesterday and seeing this happen live. And then I just immediately started freaking out thinking all of my CSGO skins were going to zero. But luckily, it appeared that these knives were indeed not tradable and not marketable. Except like an hour later, as it turns out, yeah, they're tradable. Now, keep in mind, for the entire 12-year history of CSGO, knives have never, ever been able to be traded up to. The only way to obtain them was through a case, in a 1 in 400 chance, which is the entire reason why the CS market is where it's at now. Out of that $6 billion, probably about half of it is from just knives alone. So Valve doing this change pretty much completely crashed the entire economy overnight. Because, well, now the amount of knives that could potentially be in the game has pretty much doubled. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from just getting $50 of coverts and transforming that into a $1,000 knife. Before this, you had to open almost 400 cases to even get a chance at the $1,000 knife. And each key being $2.5 means that for each knife that you get, you have to give Valve about $1,000. And spending $1,000 to have a chance at a good knife is quite a lot more than spending $50 for the same exact chance. So after knowing all this, it kind of makes sense that the market went down 30%, even if it's only been one day. I feel like it's still going to go down a bit more, just because we've already been in such a big uptrend for like quite a while now. I mean, the prices that we're seeing now, we saw back in February even. And it's not just knives that got affected either. Like, I have probably like $200 of CSGO, mostly cases, that just got wiped clean. I mean, I bought like $200 of cases like 2 days ago, and it's already down $60. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I feel like these items will go back up. Like there's no reason why cases should be going down so much. But to be honest with you, I don't even think that this is that bad of an update. I mean, when I made my first video on the subject, I was obviously panicking. You guys can check that out. It's pretty badly made. I made it in like the first 5 minutes, no editing, nothing. But back then I was just panicking. I didn't really like stand there to think about the market implications for the future. And honestly, I feel like this update is going to be good for the market. Like, I can't afford a knife for $1,000, but make that same knife 500 and, well, now I might. It's obviously still an insane price point for a game, but even if you look at it right now, the cheapest knife that you can get is $50, which is quite literally less than a Valorant bundle. And I mean, like, would I rather have a knife which I can trade, I can sell, I can do whatever I want with it? It's my knife. Or would I want the Valorant bundle, which I can't trade, it's locked to my account, and it's kind of stuck there until the end of time? If you're somebody who has a knife or two, or maybe even a couple, I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry, man. I mean, Valve really should have given you some heads up, right? They should have been like, hey guys, by the way, we're adding a trade up contract where you can trade up to knives. But honestly, even then, if Valve tweeted that, the market would have probably went down even more than it did today. I'm gonna get back to retakes now. I'm not too worried about the market. Sure, I lost $200. Don't feel like it's going to go down much lower. No point to sell my stuff. I'll just enjoy my day and let you guys know if anything else changes. So stay subscribed to stay up to date with the most recent CS2 knowledge or whatever the heck else I'm gonna do with this channel. I don't really know. But with that being said, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.